how to deal with the narcissist flying monkeys. In this Narc-free formula video and flying monkey playlist, we are talking all about the narcissist flying monkeys and abuse by proxy. In the video previous, we looked at why flying monkeys believe the narcissist and how the narcissist gets away with using the flying monkeys. So if you missed part one, the link is here. Start here first. So today we're going to talk about how to deal with the narcissist flying monkeys. So to know how to deal with the narcissist flying monkeys, we need to first look at who are the narcissist flying monkeys and what motivates them. Not all flying monkeys are toxic individuals, but they all have the potential to be dangerous, as speaking to them is the equivalent to speaking directly to the narcissist. Once we identify who is acting like a flying monkey, then we can formulate our response. Most flying monkeys can be broken down into different groups, and mainly, they're not a problem to us, or they mean us no ill will is probably a better way of saying it. They can be a problem, but the main categories to watch out for are those who are threats, and they are the ones that identify with the narcissist, side with the narcissist. So, for example, my ex's new supply was a little bitch who not only stole from me, but also made phone calls to authorities to try and cause problems for me. So a good strategy in responding or dealing with narcissists and their flying monkeys is to do a 360 of your life and analyze any weak points that the narcissist could try and cause damage and get one of their flying monkeys to, cause damage. All right, so let's just get into these categories, shall we? So the flying monkey categories the categories the flying monkeys will fall into are useful idiots. These are the clueless neighbours or people who work in close proximity to either you, your house, or where you work. These are the people that the narcissists use to spy on you. So what might appear on the surface level to look like a casual kind of encounter with the narcissist, just, happen to, run into someone or pop into the corner store and asking, oh, have you seen Mandy lately? It's actually used to pump an unwitting informant into giving the narcissist information about what you've been doing, who you've been doing it with, where you've been, etc. So it's hard to hide from these people because they are quite literally your neighbours, or, like I said, the person that works in the corner store, your local cafe. It's hard to hide from people. And these people probably mean you no harm. So I would suggest reclaiming your neighbourhood. You don't want to live in a neighbourhood where you feel under threat, like you're being watched, etc. So if you have two options, essentially, the option is reclaim the neighbourhood or move out of the neighbourhood, because those people are positioned in place and they are ideal to keep an eye on you. So what you might find, though, is if you actually talk to these people, don't give them any personal information or anything like that. Just be polite and friendly as you normally would be. You might find that when people actually hear along the grapevine that you and the narcissist are broken up, you might find that these people didn't actually like the narcissist anyhow. So take it on a kind of case-by-case basis. The next category is those bonded by blood, so family. So your mother-in-law, for example, who you stay in contact with, may often act as an unwitting flying monkey. Then you've got, those kind of troublemaking or envious sisters, aunties, cousins, who secretly are kind of enjoying something bad happening to you. It's exciting for them. They've got something to talk about. Their lives are boring, not interesting, whatever, and this is a thing. This is something, and you're the center of attention. They're enjoying the whole process. All right, so with these kinds of people, you just have to set boundaries. Once again, it's back to the old thing. If you can't get away from the mother-in-law because you've got kids, or you can't get away from your cousin, your auntie, whatever, you need to set boundaries with them, and using a phrase such as "I'm not discussing this" is that usually will suffice, and you might have to say it a few times. But you have to follow through on it. You can't say that you're not going to talk about it and then sit up drinking wine with them and telling them all about it. Okay? You've got to remember everything you say to them can and will probably be used against you, being reported back to the narcissist. All right. family members and people who think they are helping you get back together with the narcissist. It's important that those family members are seen as separate to those troublemaking family members. People who actually want to see you get back together with the narcissist are people who you can sit down and just say, I don't want to get into it, but my ex is dangerous. Please cut ties with them, or at the very least, don't speak to them about me or my business. Okay, now this might work. If it doesn't work, you may have to also cut ties with them. Or you can try it in stages. You can try asking them not to discuss you. Then you can try just not discussing anything with them. And if that doesn't work, you might have to. It depends on, the level of safety. All right, so sadly, kids are often used by the narcissist to gain info on the victim and feed it back to the narcissist about, what's going on and what's occurring in the home. Just basic question. Oh, what's mummy's new friend's name? How often does he sleep over? Is he a nice man? Just collecting information. This is one reason why it's super important to keep our adult life private from our children. Okay, just for now, when they're older or whatever, they can understand, but just for now, so they don't get put into that position by the narcissist, because the narcissist will do it to them. Absolutely will do it to them every single time. All right, the next category are the heroes and heroines. So people who the narcissists have enlisted to save them, rescue them, or, kind of protect their, defend their honour. These aren't your people. These are the narcissist's friends or flying monkeys, right? They think they're doing the right thing. It's not their fault, that they have been manipulated, brainwashed, etc. We know the narcissist is good at this. People like that are just, you have to block them. There's just no two ways about that. You have to block them. All right, and the final group are the Narc harem. So the Narc harem members are those who are either coming up or those on their way out of the Narc harem. All of these can be potentially used to run interference for the narcissist. So be careful of talking to his ex. You might think that you're comparing notes and helping each other heal, but it also might go straight back to the narcissist. Okay, so the Narc harem is pretty self-explanatory. They all believe the mask still. They're in various stages of love bombing with the narcissist, and they may also be trying to get back into the narcissist's good graces, so the exes. So those, on the way out, essentially. So these are the different groups of flying monkeys, and mainly they mean ill will, but you have to look out for those who side with the narcissist and are threats to you. So that's the new supply. The new supply can be used to bully, harass, and intimidate. Obviously, just go no contact with that dummy. Like, she's going to get her comeuppance sooner rather than later. So block the new supply and the narc. It's actually just great advice across the board, essentially. All right, so I've got some videos here about the new supply that I think will help. Click here, and thanks for listening. Bye.